So, we have some medical advice. Daniel has discovered that the cure-all, the thing that'll cure what ails you,
Yeah.
is whiskey and cigars.
Whiskey and cigars. If you're having allergy problems, you just smoke a cigar and drink some whiskey, you'll be fine.
Now, this is the first day back coming from the quarterly challenge.
Yes, and this is us attempting to show that we do understand
Dry week.
Canada is capable of good whiskey.
Why, look, again,
No, this is from the Sylvesters. This is a gift.
I'm saying though, we always qualify our Canadian ball busting with we know.
We know.
Do we need to demonstrate that we know?
Here.
I don't think the Canadians are that sensitive.
Well, they seem to be because they're commenting a lot.
Are they?
Because although Brad's my favorite one, it was something like, not that we're going to bring a level of hell that will fall down upon your heads, but it's definitely a significant level of heck for which we preemptively apologize.
See? This is why Canadians are great. Yeah.
Okay, not yet. Here's the thing. Jeff and Trish Sylvester, magnificent bastards.
Jeff and Trish Sylvester, you magnificent bastards.
So every time they come in from Canada, they try to bring me a Canadian whiskey that we can't get here. And this is a whiskey only released in Canada.
Yeah. Dude, I can feel it coming on. This is the way it usually happens. We do an episode where we say good things about Canada, and in the final 5 seconds, I totally
shit on Canada.
and I completely undo.
Just try to hold yourself back.
All of the mended fences and the bridge building that we did up to that point.
This is why we don't invite Rex to treaty signings. He's like, he would wait until the last moment, and then the enemy is signing the peace treaty, and he's like, you sign like a little girl.
As they're starting to say, so, how's your sister?
And then they're like, treaty over! Like, damn it, Rex! That's the 3rd time!
He's got a lot of sisters.
Okay, so this is JP Weiser's, who I've always been a fan of JP Weiser's.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm a fan of the stuff that they only release in Canada. We have their a couple of commemorative editions. Mm-hmm. We have Dissertation, which is really great. They released one last year. That was a commemorative series, and this is the 2018 commemorative series.
Okay.
It's celebrating...
What are they commemorating?
The anniversary of the 49th parallel. They're celebrating the treaty that established a border between us and them.
I'd celebrate that too. Is that y'all stay over there. We'll be over here.
And then a glory of... I looked up the treaty.
America, you go figure that out. We're gonna be over here.
This is an era of naming things who didn't understand that titles are advertising,
Right.
So this is the name of the treaty. Are you ready for this? Right. You might need a drink. It's gonna take a while. This might be most of the episode. Okay, to me in the nose.
Not overwhelmingly. So the Canadian flavor that you get is there like that.
Right.
That rich buttery maple. That's definitely there. But then you have some...
I'm getting some fruit notes in the nose.
I'm getting some oak character. What fruit are you getting?
Darker ones. I don't normally get dark fruits in Canadian whiskeys, but I'm getting it in this one.
I'm getting a surprising amount of oakiness, which it's not overbearing. It's really nicely balanced.
Oh yeah, and the taste. I'm getting all the oak spice notes. Right, all the notes that would come from barrel heavy.
Ooh, vanilla.
But with a finish of vanilla.
Yeah, a nice vanilla right at the end there.
Wow, this is rich.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of spiky notes, but there are some spicy notes. Okay, here's the name of the treaty. Are you ready? The treaty was named The Convention Respecting Fisheries Boundary and Restoration of Slaves between the United States of America and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, or simply the Treaty of 1818. Whichever you prefer.
Yeah. Don't you love it whenever these bills are named something that sounds like they're vaguely supporting the thing that they're completely undermining?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, I could
restoration of the slaves.
I could totally get behind that bill that's going on in Congress. Now, wait a minute. That's what the bill says?
No! That's a horrible idea.
All right. Yeah, this is really nice. It's like 43 point something percent, I
So
think.
this is 18 years old.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Supposedly.
Wow. It is dark. And it's rich.
In theory, it runs around $50 a bottle if you can get it in Canada.
$50 a bottle. For an 18-year-old whiskey?
For an 18-year-old Canadian
That's
whiskey.
crazy. Wow. All right. Super good. We got the cynical chaos. He is cynical. He starts this out with, I know no one cares. But yesterday,
Oh, yeah, his dog died.
September 11th at 6:30 p.m., my dog was put down after watching over me and my family after 17 years.
17 years.
Dude, if anyone was is drinking at this moment, can we give a toast to Missy?
And Missy, here's to you. 17 years as a dog life well lived.
You magnificent dog.
What is that in dog years, man?
I don't know.
Times 7.
So you know, my
That's
dog,
that's 100 and what, 19 years old or something like that?
yeah, I had to put down.
Holy crap.
My Jack Russell was 17 earlier this year. You know,
Yeah, 17.
17. The vet, right, was like, I've never had a dog last 17 years.
Yeah. Well,
And she's a vet. So, was like, what were you seeking? What were you doing? It's like, I don't know, just fed him food.
what's the secret
Right, it's like, you know,
to helping your dog last 17 years? It's like, I don't know.
I gave him dog food. All right, we got Rob Carson.
Rob Carson.
First of all, how dare you? I come out of my lab at work to find out that I just missed a workday live stream.
Oh, yeah, we did a live stream a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or a week and a half ago.
just an impromptu thing.
Yeah, there was a reason, but...
Second, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Rex, remember when your holy grail was the Macallan M? Now you're pining after a dram of Irish whiskey. I'm a novice whiskey mooch, man. I was demoted.
Yeah.
Demoted. Gotta...
I thought you were apprentice.
Yes.
You keep demoting yourself. There's this whole discussion that Christina's had going, wait, first you're novice, now you're apprentice, then you're back to novice, then you're novice,
So,
then you're apprentice again, then you keep calling yourself a novice.
I'm not sure if anybody hasn't quite figured this out yet, but most of this stuff, just kind of making it
You're making it up. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Right, right. No, one of these days, though, I will reveal the tomes, the ancient scriptures. The
On
ways,
which you base your
yes, the ways of
entire-
mooching.
yeah.
No, you think I'm joking, though. I have been writing down my... How do I put this? As a sage, there are... Words of wisdom sounds really pretentious. I teach in... Is it allegory? What do I teach in?
You teach an anagram.
I teach in anagram. And I go around...
And you speak in parables.
Parables.
Yeah.
I teach in parables.
Yeah.
And parable that I'm working on
I'm not
right
buying
now.
it.
The parable that I'm working on right now.
This is taking forever.
No, I'm just it doesn't end well for you. Is what I'm saying. It doesn't end well.
Oh, Lord.
Tom Shipman.
Tom.
We know the real reason for the live stream. Daniel is protecting us from seeing that ugly green shirt all week.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that
I
shirt.
was doing it for the people.
I think you're doing it for the people. Look, I don't think people realize the history I have with that shirt.
Oh, yeah. I feel like, you remember the movie Mr. Mom?
Yeah.
When he has to get his kid to give up his blankie
All right.
and throw it in. It's time, son.
That shirt.
It's time.
That shirt.
We got to throw that blankie into the fire.
The summer sports camp shirt. It has holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so thin. Remember when you were growing up and your dad wore whitey tighties and it would become like tissue paper thin? Right? It's like, oh.
Luckily, no.
It's tissue. It's tissue paper thin. And you would think it's fond memories from my summer at summer sports camp. You know better.
No, there's no way that's true.
No. We know the real reason that this shirt has been through hell and needs a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
You gonna burn my shirt?
Yeah, Viking funeral, man.
When are you
We
going-
light it on a pyre and put it in the creek down at the entrance to Goldenwood.
When are you going to model the shirts people bought you with their hard-earned dollars? I have in a few episodes. There's some though. Like I'm just gonna have to come out in a dress, man.
No, because they're so
It's
big.
just so big. I just think I'm monstrous.
That's fine.
It's not that I'm that big.
I'll give you the opposite, which is some of the ones they gave me were so small even I can't wear them. Because they assumed I was a miniature person.
Dude, we should totally do it. I'll give you the ones they bought me, and you can give me the tiny ones. Yeah, okay. I'll totally model the shirts.
That's painful.
All right.
All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and
If
drinking.
you fight me, you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may it steal a lover's heart.
If you drink,
May you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.